Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. Fruit Markets Nodes app and Backend API Insight today to develop this here the shop owners new order list API we need to making here. First of all, we need to create here the app dot post to write down here the slash API slash admin slash and to give this here the name as a new orders list. Like here's need to set here's request and response like this. Create here. Now need to print here db.helpers dot request dot body where request objects is equal to request dot body like yours. Now need to check this here the access tokens and we need to set this here the parameters request dot headers. Then after need to pass this here the response, and if here this valid tokens then to return this here the user objects need to return here. If not, then to unauthorized access we need to terminate this API calls and to send this response. Now you need to check this here. First of all, you need to get this here the new order list. We need to get here order are not processed, but we need to get this here the new orders. Like this data we need to get here the list and to returning this here the data. First of all, now making here the API need to call here and we need to set this here the relate to informations. We need to save here and we need to put this here. Now we need to creating here. First of all, we need to making like this data. We need to create here and we need to show this here the data. Now we need to write down here the db.query and we need to set this here the list of these orders. We need to write down here. First of all, we need to go this here the structures, select here the SQLs, select query. We need to needs here. So now we need to give this here the order ID, user ID. We need to user ID, not needs here, but we need to internal processing. So we need to needs here the user ID. That's why we need to stay here for this like this data here. And then after so need to remove this here the created dates also need to needs here. Now need to clean here and also need to manage this here the status. Also need to needs here the new orders processing orders like this. So need to setting here the accept orders. After need to change this here the status as a processing orders. Like so need to updating this here the status. Now need to first of all to get this query need to put here and we need to set this here. Then after we need to go here the query inside where conditions need to set here the status equal to we need to set this here the 0 and we need to set this here the payment status is equal to we need to set here the conditions. Need to first of all the set here the payment status is equal to 1 means here the COD. That's why I need to not matters here the spammer status. Maybe need to check here the spammer status. Need to set here the waiting 0 and payment type payment type equal to 1 COD. Then here the not matters for the any and to acceptables this data here the 0 or maybe need to set here 0 is good. Set here or conditions like here set here for these or conditions inside we need to set here the spam status and need to write down here payment types. gets here the result like this brackets. Access, we need to check here the only access this here the admin users, otherwise not access this API. We need to set here one, and payment tabs always need this here the success once. That's mean to show this here the orders here, and we need to set this here. Now this is conditions we need to set here, and also make sure so need to write down here the order by. Need to set here the order underscore id ascending orders we need to set here, and now we need to give this here if errors, then we need to write down here the helper dot throw html errors response and return this here. Now we need to set here the result to get here the return this here, not return, sorry, for response dot jsons, and we need to write down here the status, set here one, and need to set here the payload, need to return this here the results, and this API are the done, and to get this here the all new orders list need to get, because status is equal to 0 means here the new orders, and also need to check this here the conditions. Payment types need to set here, sorry for that, these conditions need to make mistake. Payment types 0 means here the COD one, and to set here to like here's, and here's or conditions. If here the payment types is online, so need to make sure so need to payments, here mistake, success, and payment type 2 means online, like this we need to put these conditions and to save this here. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.